Torah Kedusha tells us, it tells us HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the law for the people that he created. And he created the people, and therefore he knows them better than they know themselves. And he knows the young man with the hormones that go off through the roof. But he couldn't find a Shidduch. He gave a Shidduch resume. He sent it to the rabbi. He's doing whatever he can, but nobody wants him. Nobody wants him, or he doesn't want anybody, like one of these people, where no one is ever good enough for him. She's too fat, she's too skinny, she's too tall, she's too short, she's Ashkenazi, she's Sephardi, she is this, she is that. No one's good enough for him. Rabbi, she has to be from the same nationality as me. Wait, so you're telling me that all of Am Yisrael is not good for you? Unless they are your nationality? No, it would just be easier. Easier what? To be alone and miserable for another 5 years? Habibi, you're getting old. You're getting old. Before you know it, you're going to become a senior citizen. Any wife that's going to marry you is going to have to feed you with a spoon. How much older are you going to get, Mr. Picky? Or better yet, sometimes women tell me, listen, Rabbi, I'm not ready to get married yet. Why? I need a little bit more time for myself. Maybe make a little bit more money because I don't want to depend on no man. I want to have comfort. I want to be, in a good position. Judaism is expensive, Rabbi? That's the best line I've ever heard. I heard it from a very dear student of mine. I didn't even comment. Why? It was so bizarre for somebody to tell me Judaism is expensive as if I never knew what money was. I don't know. Somebody tells me, no, Rabbi, these things are expensive. What do you think? I eat man? It comes down to my house every day like they did to Moshe Rabbeinu? Anyway, people forget themselves sometimes. Why? They're so busy and worked up with their own things, they forget what they say and how they say it. And sometimes they get all worked up with their life goals and missions. And they make mistakes by delaying one of the mitzvot. We learned from the Torah Kedusha, the first mitzvah that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Adam HaRishon is pru u'bu, make babies. Go build a Jewish family. Avraham Avinu was commanded to go kill his own son. What did he do? Vayakum baboker. He woke up extra early in the morning to fulfill the will of Hashem. But people today, I'm not ready yet. I'm not sure if I'm mature enough yet because I'm only 22. And I'm only 18. And I'm only 39. And I saw so many people get divorced. And I saw that the economy is tough. So I'm not sure if I want to do it, or I'm not sure if he's really my type. His nose is like this way, his stomach is like that way, his bank account is this way or that way, and I'm not really sure I really like the car. All types of shtuyot are forcing people to stay alone and miserable, but they don't realize it until they're senior citizens. I have some old people that I know from when I was a kid. They were beautiful people. Beautiful people. Guess what? Today they're ugly and alone. Why? They waited for the perfect one. When is the perfect one? Perfect one usually arrives when the perfect one doesn't want you anymore. Why? Simple. HaKadosh Baruch Hu took away the blessing. You delayed my mitzvah? No mitzvah for you. No mitzvah. That's why the Gemara says you want to get married? Lower your standards. But unfortunately, many times people say, listen, you're my favorite rabbi. You're my rabbi. But when the rabbi says something to them, listen, Rabbi, I have to disagree. I have to disagree. Okay. Disagree. Fine. But stop saying stupid things like favorite, you are my rabbi. Why? Rabbi Ephraim tells me anything. Before he finishes the statement, I'm already working. I'm already doing something. Why? That's what a rabbi is. But people think that rabbis are friends, colleagues, maybe consultants. And that's why people have a lot of misfortune. Why? They don't know how to use the Torah in order to apply it to their life. Why? Because they have a lot of different junk in their head coming from their ideology. And this place right here is one of them. Slavery. The Torah Kedusha was given to us by our Creator, who knows us better than we know ourselves. And he knew that the young man that's full of hormones, and he wants to find a girl, but he can't find a girl. Why? His Shidduch resume is not up to par. His bank account is not up to par. Her bank account is not up to par. She's not good looking enough. She's not skinny enough. She's not this enough. And you know, some of these people that reject Shidduchim, literally, they make me sick. I want to vomit when I never want to talk to them again after I see how they behave. Why? They have no manners, no class, no ethics, no nothing. And I can't believe these people say they watch Shiur Torah. But nonetheless, the slave, same thing happened to him. So what does it have to do with him? Simple. The slave says, listen, I haven't found my bashert. I haven't found that tzadikah, I'm going to be sarai imenu for me. I haven't found it yet. But that doesn't mean that I want to stay celibate. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go steal. Make sure I get caught. So that way, someone's going to, I'm going to become a slave. And my favorite job in slavery is going to be not the farming, not the crops. No, my favorite job is going to be to create slaves. I'm going to be the best slave creator in the world. He comes, his whole plan is all worked up. Just like his Shidduch resume is all worked up. He has the perfect picture. He's posing like he's on some Vogue magazine. And no buyer, so he's disappointed. Perhaps she hasn't, my perfect wife hasn't been created well yet. So he goes, he becomes a slave. And he arrives at the Jewish home, and he says, okay, I'm ready for work. The master says, yeah, good. The farmer's over there. Go take care of the cows. Go take care of the sheep. The horses need all the manure to be cleaned out. It's like, listen, I got it. I'm going to do all those things because obviously I'm a slave. I want to be a good slave. I want to be your favorite slave. But when is the slave-making job? When do I get promoted for that? No, there is no promotion. What do you mean? I thought that's what it is. He goes, no, not for you. Why? Because you didn't get married. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu already know that your mind is so sick that you are willing to become a slave just to make a sin. Just like Am Yisrael was willing to say they're idolaters and even literally worship an idol they didn't believe in. Why? Just to go with the non-Jewish girl. And therefore, the Torah cannot hurt itself. You came single, you stay single for another 6 years. Welcome to slavery. We are meant to be a light unto the nations, not to follow their misguided practices. Remember, every Jew has to remember that he's a Jew and she's a Jew. We don't celebrate non-Jewish holidays, even if they seem harmless. It's a zilzul, disrespect to the Torah, and could lead to Chilul Hashem, desecration of God's name. Stick to our holy Torah and our own holidays. That's the path of a true Jew.